Hey everybody, my name is C and I'm the owner of CLM Custom Designs. My YouTube channel is all about crafting. Welcome back if you've been here before, and if you're new, welcome. Come on in and take a seat and let's get ready to learn something. Today's video is going to be about the DTF hack. If you follow the crafting world at all, you know that people have been trying this hack. If you don't have a white toner printer, in order to get these awesome color designs on t-shirts. So what will be needed for this hack is you need some DTF transfer film. I am using the transfer film by Yamation. It comes in the regular 8.5 by 11, and then also this is I think a little under 11 by 17. So I ordered this off of Amazon. I'm also using the DTF powder that's also by Yamation. It comes in white powder and dark powder. I am using the white powder. And so what you do is you'll need to print out your design. You can use your sublimation ink. They also say you could use your regular inkjet ink, but I am using my sublimation ink from my Eco Tank 15,000. I'm going to use the film to print my design on, and then we'll get it on the shirt. So if you're interested in seeing this hack and how it comes out on a t-shirt, stick around. Let's jump into the intro. Okay, so I am going to put this in the printer. Hopefully it will take. Like I said, it doesn't have a marking which side is which. The top feels a little, like it has a little bit more texture. The back is kind of slippery. But anyway, it says that has a sticker on the front that says print on this side. So if you're going to print on this filmy side, I'm going to try attach it to a piece of sublimation paper. Let's see if that works. They're the same, sort of the same size. Let's see if that works. I don't know. We shall see. I literally just put a piece of tape on both ends. Maybe I'll do another one at the top just to make it a little secure. And we'll see if the printer will read that. Okay. That appears like it's going to work. Let's see what happens. I can see it coming out. I'll move you in closer so you can see it as well. I'm going to turn you around because as soon as this thing finishes printing, you have to quickly add the DTF powder. So I need to be ready, and I need to have you guys in a position where you can actually see me doing that part. So I'm going to set you up because hopefully it won't be too much longer. So I'm just using plastic container. I want it long enough so that the sheet can kind of sit down inside there. If I have any spillage, it can go back in the bag. So as soon as it comes off, it is wet, as you can see, and I need to immediately apply the powder before it dries. So I am not even going to bother to take it off of the paper right now. I'm just going to pour it on. Oh shoot, and I touched it, which you're not supposed to do. I smeared it. So yeah, that's probably going to be a mess. But you do want to make sure that it is all over all over. Like I said, don't worry about the excess because you can pour it back in the bag. You just want to make sure that it is super coated. I can't believe I touched it, guys. That's because I'm not prepared. I forgot to turn my heat press on and everything else. But it's my first time, so. Because like right now, I should be taking it over to the heat press so that I could cure it. But my heat press is not ready. So, I'm going to use my heat gun. And at this point, I am going to release it from the paper. I'm actually pleased so far. So now what I'm going to do is cure it. Move out of the room. Clean up all this excess powder first of all. Yeah, I made a whole mess, guys. Since my heat press is not really warm yet. As it heats up, I'll take it over there, but I kind of just want to get started. And I think the concept is just melting this white coating. Okay, so I have trimmed this up because I noticed there were some like streaks that I thought would get on the shirt. You might can see some here. Some streaks. I'm not sure why I got them, but I thought I'd trim them up. And then what I'm doing is taking an eraser and just kind of erasing those little glue lines or whatever they are, just because I don't want them to mess up my shirt. It's not a lot of them. Maybe you can see it even here, maybe in the U. See that little green thing coming down there? So I had those all around, so I trimmed them up, and now I'm going to take this eraser and just kind of erase those. They come right off. And then I got my heat press heating up. It looks like the temperature is 350 for 40 seconds. So I will meet you over at the press. So my heat press is heated up to 385. It's set for 40 seconds. I've lined up the shirt and the design. I've gotten the moisture out. Let's see what happens, people. We'll see. Okay, so here it is. I'm gonna let it cool and then we'll peel it and see what happens. Let's hope for the best. Okay, guys, it has cooled down and here is the big reveal. I'm a little nervous. We're gonna see. Well, the colors are not as vibrant as I would like. I don't know if that's because it's done on this black shirt or what. But, yeah, so did it work? Yes, it worked. Has more of a vintage feel to me. Feels nice and soft, that's for sure. No doubt about that. I don't know. I'll have to try it on a white shirt. Something like that. Because it's not popping for me. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's more of a vintage look. If that's the look that you're going for. This is a little crooked. Let's, okay. So, it did work. I just don't feel as though the colors popped. And again, that could be because it's on a black shirt. Maybe. Yeah, not sure why. some experimenting to do for sure, but I don't think it's a bad thing. You be the judge. But I'm going to try to get on a white shirt and see what happens. I have did another run of the print, the Black History print. I have put the white powder on the back, the DTF powder. However, I have not cured it because I did read when I was looking at redoing this that if you're not selling them, then you don't have to necessarily cure them because they're going directly on the shirt. Now, if I was selling them or if I was doing them later, like maybe I was going to use this a week or so later, I would cure it so that I wouldn't lose the powder. But because I'm going to press it right away, it says you don't have to. So we're going to try that method out. I have a white shirt now because we saw what happened on the black shirt. And we're going to see if this works. I'm just going to pre-press some of the moisture out of here, as we always do when we are dealing with t-shirts. Okay, here we go. Heat press is where it needs to be. Excuse the background noise because my Cricut is printing something. I am going to lay this down, do my 3 fingers, kind of eyeball what the center is. Go. Now, what I didn't do, and I can see is already a problem, I did not clean up the areas around the words. Remember last time when I did the black one, I told you that I had cleaned up in between and all around. Did not do that, and so I can see where that's going to be a problem, but we need to let this cool down and then we will do a peel. Okay guys, we are going to peel the shirt off. It is now cool. We're going to peel it off. And transfer came off pretty good. And as I suspected or told you about, that I was going to have these color marks here. So hopefully you can see them. So kind of like around here, a little bit around here. And that is because some of the ink streaked off, came down, and when I put the powder on, of course, it coated it. So I can see the potential in the shirt. Yeah, I definitely can see. So I'm going to work a little bit more on figuring out what's up with these little streaky streak things. But overall, yeah, you definitely can see where this hack will work if you don't have a white toner printer. But what I will say is it could work on black. You saw it was that vintage look, and I actually had somebody recently purchase that, so they actually liked the way it looked. You definitely can see how it will work on white. Just really need to go in and clean up. But I've made the mistakes, so you don't have to. This will be my shirt, no big deal, but definitely it will work. Okay guys, thanks so much for hanging out with me. As you can see, it does work. I do need a little bit more practice. However, we can see that this is going to be an awesome workaround for those who do not have a white toner printer. Anyway, guys, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe so that you don't miss anything that drops on my channel. And until we meet again, be safe.